everyone, and welcome back to another Caleb's Aquatics video. In today's video, we are actually going to show you a pretty cheap way to create an aquarium. But to explain more of the challenge of this is to create an aquarium at the dollar store under $5. So that's going to be our challenge for today. Having rocks and different decorations and things that are perfect for different just temporary things, or if you're just kind of bored like I was and just wanted to go do something fun. So that's what I did. But yeah, so I just wanted to explain a little bit more before we get into the video. But let's get right into the video.
Alright guys, we are in the car. We're about to go head over to the dollar store, so let's go ahead and head over there. Moron walking with my camera here, so you guys better go subscribe and leave a like in the comments as well. But because I was like being a complete moron out here, but you know, that's okay. People are staring at me, but you know, it's all for you guys. A couple of different types of containers. We got something like this, which is not very tall. We have all different types. Something like more square, so something like this. You could use something, all different types of containers you can use, like they got small flat ones. They got all different types. But the thing that I keep on looking around, and I think the one that I'm gonna get here is this. It's actually pretty cool. It's a storage box. It's almost kind of like a shoe box, something like this. I think this would be perfect for me. For what I'm using, this is probably, I'm guessing, about a gallon or so. And I believe it also has a lid with it as well. So let's see if these lid fit. And yep, that lid fits perfectly on there. So now we have a tank. We gotta go find some things to put actually inside of it. So let's go ahead and head over there. And that caught my eye was over here is I actually found some of these rocks. You can have all different types of rocks here. You can see I got some different type of white ones. There they have some like gems. They have some white gems. They have some like weird kind of green rock. They got some black like kind of river rock. The rocks I think I'm going to be getting are these guys right here. They're kind of just pretty much like river rock. So my guess is we're probably only going to really need one. Because that should cover the bottom. You can always get two if you guys are wanting to. But now we have that. Now we got to figure out some different types of plants or greens to put in there. Just so it's not all bare. So you guys can see the rocks are right there. But if you come down the aisle right away, you can see all these different types of plants. Roses, all these other things. I mean, there's just endless amounts of different types of plants, flowers, all different types of things. I was looking around a little bit, and I think I found the one that I want here. Something like this right here. So that's what I'm thinking to be getting here. So the plant I think I'm going to be getting this is only $1. Has a long stick, but I think I'm going to cut this down and make it in smaller pieces to fit in there. There's also different types of plants you can probably get. I'm thinking this thing would be perfect though. It's kind of like a silky plant. This would be perfect for that. Alright guys, so we're here in this paint section at the dollar store, and I see some black paint. I'm thinking you can do any type of paint you can do, but you can do orange, yellow, blue, green, purple, black, whatever. I'm just going to do black, so I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. And also, you might not need a paintbrush, but some people, I'm just going to include this in the kit because some people don't have this as well. You have to get some sort of paintbrush. So they have like a little roller kit for only $1. Or you can get a whole bunch of paintbrushes, whatever. But I think this thing looks pretty cool. Maybe not that they have different type of actual paintbrushes like this. Just whatever want to work for you. One I'm just gonna pick up one of these brush sets. It comes with one big one and one small one. And now we have a sort of background. This is totally not needed as well. You don't have to even do this. This is just extra. So right now our total we have right now is we have our container, our bag of rocks, our little flower stick thing here, a little paintbrush thing. This is not even needed for some people, paint, and that's kind of also not a necessity. That's what we have currently. You're here over in this like kind of electronic area, different headphones and whatever, and there's all different types of like flashlights like this, or they have all different types of things. But the one thing I'm going to be getting here is this little clip-on LED light, battery operated. But that's what I'm going to be getting. That girl just walked by. She said, "Is this guy a YouTuber?" They're still looking at me. I better just run away. Thank you very much. We got the goods, guys. Let's go. Alright guys, we have all the goods in the car. As you guys saw, I also got a Mountain Dew. I kind of cheated the system. I won't count this on, but guys, you guys always need a good drink. That was pretty good, man. Definitely worth the $1 I spent on that. But we got all the goods now. We're gonna go ahead and head home. So I'll meet you at home. Alright everyone, we are back home here. You can see we got all our supplies we have here. All our stuff, we can just go ahead and dump all this stuff out. We're going to go ahead and start building this little container thing here. So let's go ahead and get started. First step here is you're going to want to take off the sticker. No one wants a sticker on there. Base A, essential stuff, no one wants that. Perfect. Next thing we're going to do is grab our lid and take that same lid off as well. Same sticker off the lid. There we go. Alright, now that we have our stickers off the actual container here, next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to paint the background. We're going to want to use our paint that we have here and our paintbrushes. So that's the first step. I'm going to go ahead and move everything off to the side for now. And I am just going to paint the back. So just this back here, like this. I'm not going to paint anything else. There's no need for me to paint anything else because I still want to see from the side, just like an actual aquarium. Not artistically inclined. So I kind of suck, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to shake this paint up a little bit here and go ahead and start to paint. A little thing underneath, I'm just going to go ahead and put some paint on here. Whatever looks good. That looks good to me. For now, and then I'm just going to go ahead and start getting this thing painted up. Alright, we have our first coat on. This is actually not working pretty well. I don't think I'll even have to do 2 coats. But the painting the bottom doesn't matter because we're putting the rocks in there, like as we saw. We're pretty much done with this thing. I'm going to go ahead and let this thing dry, and we will be set to go. I'm trying to finish up the couple last things. The paint is not fully dry yet. It's just still drying. But while this is drying here, let's go head over to the sink and get some of our rocks cleaned up. And I'll see you at the sink. Alright, but instead of going to the sink, I'm actually just going to use this little bowl here. It's actually just from like our kitchen bowl, but I'm just going to use this for this rocks. So I'm actually going to leave the rocks inside of this little mesh bag. It's so much easier just to kind of go like this and clean them out. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of rinse these through, get any dust or debris out of here. But as you guys can see right now, it's not very dirty, so which is pretty nice. I don't have to do a whole bunch of cleaning to these rocks. But let's go ahead and get the rest of the stuff cleaned up, and we'll be set to go. All these rocks are all clean, so now we're just gonna finish up and wait for this paint to dry, and we'll be set to start setting things up. Alright everyone, we are back. The paint is completely dried on the bag. You guys can see everything's dried. You can't see it. You can't see anything through at all. So it's kind of the good look I like. You don't even need the background. Background is absolutely just if you want it. It's not necessary. It's absolutely not necessary if you don't want it. But I just figured it'd be kind of fun, and it was cheap, so I figured I'll just chuck it on there as well. But now the next thing we have to go inside is actually the rocks. So we're just gonna go ahead and open up this bag here and go ahead and add the rocks. As you guys saw earlier in the video, you can do all different types of rocks. I'm just doing this kind of river stuff. To me, it looks okay. Maybe you can do a different color background, whatever you want. All the stuff is customizable. Alright, now that we have our substrate in here, that's gonna hold some beneficial bacteria as well. We have our plants to put in. First thing we want to do is go down and take this out little tag off. First thing I'm going to do, I want to go grab a pair of scissors so we can cut this down and kind of figure out a spot to put this in the actual tank here. I'm going to see a nice place to kind of put this. Maybe I don't know, I probably should cut this down one more at least. There we go. We have all the stuff cut. We have 3 different little pieces, so I'm just going to go ahead and kind of figure out a little place. I'm thinking about maybe putting one in kind of in this back corner like this. I'm just going to go ahead and bend this little piece to go underneath the rocks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that here, like that. And this other one, I might just put in this other corner. I don't know. I think it's getting too crowded the way it is. I'm thinking that is perfect. This is just an extra plant you can use for something else if you would like.
Oh, there we go. Last step here is actually this little light that you guys saw earlier in the video. We picked this up at the dollar store, as you guys saw. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get this thing opened up here. Let the battery get some juice. And here we go. There's a little switch on the side. Turn it on, and it has a little clip. Super simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and get this clipped onto the side or the back or whatever you want, and you have your little light. You can bend it how you want. If you want it taller up like this, if you want it however you would possibly want it. Alright, pretty much all the lights are off in the room. My ring light's off, everything's off, but you guys can see the brightness is not horrible. You can see the whole tank is lit up. You have a choice of doing a lid. As you guys can tell, there's no aeration, there is no filter, there's nothing. I'm actually going to be using this for a betta fish. Betta fish do not require any sort of air. It does help keeping the water moving at all times. They actually breathe from the top of the air. They don't actually use oxygen inside of the water column. They actually go to the top, and that's why betta fish are very common to see at the top, kind of going for air. So betta fish are actually known to jump though. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting this lid on here, cutting out a little insert for this to sit, and cutting out a little hole for this light to poke through so you can see through. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and start working on this. So we have it pretty much just like this. I probably just need to cut out this little area here. This plastic isn't super hard, so it shouldn't be horrible to cut, but we will find out. Alright, change of plans. I'm actually not going to cut a hole in the middle here. Just simply too hard. But I'm just gonna go ahead and go like this. I'm not even gonna use a light actually. But this light is just an accessory if you'd like it. You can cut a little hole if you'd like, or you can just have a tank like this, and you could add saran wrap, a piece of glass on top, or even find a clear lid or something like this. But then you'll be set to go. Next thing is for water, so let's go ahead and get some water inside the tank. Alright, we are back with a little bucket or a pitcher or a bowl, whatever you want to call it, full of water. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this thing up. Alright, so the water level is probably 60% full. I'm gonna go ahead and get one more filled up just a little bit. Alright, we're back with one more bucket of water just to finish it to the top. Perfect. We're pretty much set to go. I mean, we have everything we need for the whole thing. You have everything you need for a perfect betta fish. One thing I want to highly suggest is betta fish probably its whole life could probably not live in this. This is more of a temporary thing, a fun thing to do, or you can even use this at conventions, going to like Aqua Show for example, or just going into any temporary tank. But this would be perfect for a betta fish, for some small fish, or you can even get a tote of some sort. So if you want to see a video of me doing a tote, make sure you go down in the comment section if you want to see me actually do like a tote video, getting a tote and doing a bigger tank where you can actually add heaters and filters and different types of things like that. But we're pretty much done. All we need to do is add the fish. I actually do not have any bettas currently. The ones I have right now are, I don't want to stress them out for no point. But that's the end of today's video here. I mean, it's perfect for what you need for temporary, whatever you would possibly need. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure if you liked today's video, make sure to hit the like button down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Share it out, guys. I just want to say thank you guys all so much for 800 subscribers. And new videos are coming out every Tuesday and Thursdays. I've missed a couple Tuesdays, but we at least always have one video a week. So always check out for uploads for Tuesdays and Thursdays, guys. But thank you guys all so much for watching today's video, guys. And I will catch you on my next video. Peace.